You know, once Umar radiallahu anhu went and he walked around the streets of Medina. And this was what Umar would do every evening. And he walked in the streets outside Medina and he saw this woman and she had lit a fire. And on the fire she had put a pot of water and she was pretending that she was cooking because she had nothing to cook, and she was hoping that the children will think that she's cooking and they will go to sleep. But they were out of hunger, they were sitting there and they were crying. So Umar watches this for a little while. And then Umar walks up to her and he gives a salam. And Umar speaks to her. And then Umar says to her, he says, what is your opinion of Umar ibn al-Khattab? She said, I complained to Allah about Umar ibn al-Khattab. This was the man when a dog drowned in the Euphrates. He was concerned that Allah will ask him on the Day of Judgment. She said, I complained to Allah about Umar ibn al-Khattab. He said, maybe he doesn't know your state. She said, he's our Amir and he doesn't know the state of his subjects. And Umar went back into Medina. He went to the Baytul Mal and he said, give me a sack full of food. So they give him a sack full of food and Umar said, place it on my back. And the keeper said, no, Amir al-Mu'minin, I'll carry it. And Umar said, no, place it on my back. And he said, Amir al-Mu'minin, I'll carry it. Umar said, أتحمل عني ذنوبي يوم القيامة. He said, will you carry my sins also on the Day of Judgment? Will you carry my sins on the Day of Judgment? And Umar now walked through Medina, the most powerful man on the face of this earth, with a sack on his back. And he went to the camp, he lit the fire. The narrations mention that the smoke was coming through his beard. And he cooked the food with his own hands. And then Umar sat there and the children are playing. And this woman still doesn't know it's Umar ibn al-Khattab. And she turns to Umar and she says, I swear by Allah, you are better than Umar ibn al-Khattab. Then Abdurrahman ibn Auf radiallahu anhu is there with Umar. And Abdurrahman ibn Auf radiallahu anhu says, who was a multi-millionaire. He said, Amir al-Mu'minin, let's go back. It's cold. It's dark. And Umar said, I swear by Allah, I will not move from this place until I see these children smiling like I saw them crying. And then Umar went to Medina. He went to the Masjid Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam and he led the Fajr Salah. And Abdurrahman ibn Auf says, I swear by Allah, I cannot explain to you how Umar cried when he led the Fajr Salah. Because he saw believers crying out of hunger.